Please.
It Chapter 2. Right. So, I went and seen this film in the cinema last night, and, wow. This film was a lot. It had a runtime of 2 hours and 50 minutes. I mean, that was kind of much. But, oh. I'm going to start with the negatives, because there's quite a lot of them. So, first of all, the CGI. Man, just give it a rest. I mean, Mrs. Kirschmonster in this is just absolutely terrible. And the CGI for the fortune cookie beasts are kind of the worst things I've ever seen. But I'm not going to let the CGI ruin the film for me. And also the opening scene, which doesn't really bother me in a way, but it's kind of the social commentary behind it. I'm not going to ruin anything about this film. I'm actually going to do a spoiler full video when this film comes out in Blu-ray, which will be like January time. But, I know, like, it's kind of... the performances in this film are great. Like, Bill Hader is fantastic in this, but I'm kind of lost for words because there's a lot to take in. And when I watched this, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. But it drags on for way too long. And I think they should have just left it at 2 hours instead of making it nearly 3 hours. I mean, that's like the whole length of the miniseries. But I just hate how they executed some of the stuff in this, but it isn't a bad film. I'm definitely not saying that. It's just that there's a lot more negatives than positives, because it jumps back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with flashbacks, and it's so annoying. I mean, just focus on one storyline, just include everything in the last film, and just put them both separate. We don't need the kids in this one. We don't need them in any of them. But we do need them in someone. We don't need them in anything to do with this one. Just the first one. God, this film sometimes makes me angry. But the performances are good. Pennywise is good for the limited amount of screen time he had. But, oh my god. Just some of the stuff in this film, man. The CGI. But the positives is, the acting's great. Bill Hader's really good. And some of the scares, even though there are limited of them, there's a limited amount of them, are really good. Oh, it's kind of annoying. There's less Pennywise in this film than there is in the other one. Oh, sorry. I'm just doing a Pennywise. I'm just doing an It Chapter 2 type of review so I can keep you guys up to date and so I don't fall behind. Oh my god. There's just so much in this film that can annoy me. But for now, I give this film about 7.5 out of 10 because it isn't perfect, but it certainly isn't bad. I will do a complete spoiler review. It's just that I don't have the material to do that right now because I only saw this film in theatres and it was a lot to take in and I couldn't take notes, so I can't remember much of it because it was nearly 3 hours long. But I'll include some promos. I will include some promos and all that, so you won't miss out. But I just can't deal with some of the stuff in this. So repetitive. But it still is a very good film. Okay? The acting's brilliant. The adult cast is good. So don't let that stop you from watching it. I'm Brune Richard. You've been great. See you later.
see